Hello, I'm Yasmin Sidhwa. I'm Artistic Director of Mandala Theatre Company. And Marmalade have asked us to champion the question, how do we involve different voices in decision making? So for Mandala, that is something that is essential. It's core to what we do and why I founded Mandala. It was that there are 7 billion people in the world, but whose voices are heard, whose stories are told. So for us in our work, it's all about involving different voices, especially those from ethnically diverse and white working class backgrounds. We are all about involving young people from those backgrounds and artists and creating a pathway for them into the creative industries. We want to have the stories of people who are not heard, who are not seen, to be there, profiled, out there, shared with people with lived experience of the stories we tell, as well as bringing them to the mainstream. So what is one practical thing we've done to make this happen? Well, you have to search out those young people and those artists. You can't just wait for it to happen. And we spend a long time working with young people in a school setting or a college setting so that they trust us, they believe in what we're trying to look at, and they know that we really value their opinions, their ideas and changes to what we do. So I think the one big thing is having a long-term engagement with people if you want those different voices to really count. So what barriers have we encountered? And of course we have, because reaching those young people is sometimes difficult, because the one place you will find them is in the schools. But this has become more difficult because schools have to be so focused on exams and exam results that often they don't want artists coming in unless you're doing something specifically on a curriculum area that they need to look at. So it's finding a way into the places where these young people are. And once you're there, they completely engage. What are 5 ingredients needed for less hierarchical ways of working? Well, for me, that's about knowing that we're all learning all of our lives. None of us have all the answers to anything. And the need to want to learn from others. So that's my second point. You have to want to learn from other people. The third point is share power and make this real, because you can't be less hierarchical if you're not willing to share the power. Fourth is that you have to let go of control, and this can maybe take you into unexpected areas and outcomes, and that's something that we need to embrace if we want to do this. And finally, as I was saying earlier, my 5th point would be you need to seek out the people and voices that you aren't hearing from. So I hope we can engage in a conversation with you, and that you have conversations between yourselves, because different voices matter.